Hello, Scholarship Committee Review members. My name is Katrice and I'm a fourth-year part-time law student at Cleveland Marshall College of Law in Cleveland, Ohio. In addition to attending law school part-time, I work full-time as a Senior Criminal Justice Fellow for the Cleveland Foundation, the nation's oldest and third largest community foundation. There, I'm helping them to develop their first criminal justice grant-making strategy. More recently, I also accepted a part-time position to be the policy strategist for the Cleveland NAACP branch, where I'll be working with their committees from veterans, criminal justice, environmental and health justice, and other committees to develop their own strategies of how they will engage legislatures as well as engage the community around the issues that they care about. And this will be incorporated into the larger goals of the Cleveland branch. And I also wanted to share with you some of my academic interests, professional goals, and the change that I want to see in my community. I knew as soon as I set it out for law school that I was going to follow my passion for criminal justice because of my work at the ACLU of Ohio. Hence, I pursued the typical courses, but also went above and beyond that. I was not only interested in criminal procedure, but I also engaged in an appellate practice clinic, and I sought out an independent study that allowed me to understand police practices, their use of force policies, and the constitutional law around statutory immunity for police, both from federal case law as well as our state laws that protect police in certain instances, as well as the cities and municipalities that govern over them. And I understood that this was my goal because when I was working at the ACLU of Ohio, I spoke in a number of prisons and halfway houses and talked with individuals about their voting rights and what they should do upon their release in terms of re-registering to vote, to regaining that civic possibility for them. However, I soon realized that most individuals were not interested in their voting rights because they felt more than just disfranchised. They knew the barriers that they were going to face upon their reentry. So I set out to investigate how I could be a better advocate for them, and I found that that path was being a lawyer so that I could represent clients in their criminal defense, but simultaneously doing that in a capacity at a legal research and advocacy institute that not only represents clients, but also drafts legislation, lobbies elected officials, and others to change our criminal justice laws. So hence, when I finished law school, my career is to become an attorney for a research and advocacy organization like the Ohio Innocence Project, the Ohio Justice and Policy Center, or the Ohio Poverty Center. These organizations do a multitude of things, including representing low-income clients in their criminal defense cases. So by doing this, I also will work professionally on a number of boards around juvenile justice and set an example for my daughter. Thank you for getting to know me.